Yeah, go ahead and then back up.
Thank you. There are now reports that Israeli forces are firing on Palestinians trying to get aid from the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. Up to 20 people, according to the Red Cross, have arrived to the hospital that they've set up with gunshot wounds, have died from them. Is this administration aware of these? And I mean, what is being done to address this situation?
The administration is aware of those reports, and we are currently looking into the veracity of them because, unfortunately, unlike some in the media, we don't take the word of Hamas with total truth. We like to look into it when they speak. Unlike the BBC, who had multiple headlines, they wrote, Israeli tank kills 26, Israeli tank kills 21, Israeli gunfire kills 31, Red Cross says 21 people were killed in an aid incident, and then, oh wait, they had to correct and take down their entire story, saying we reviewed the footage and couldn't find any evidence of anything. Oh. Okay, so we're going to look into reports before we confirm them from this podium or before we take action, and I suggest that journalists who actually care about truth do the same to reduce the amount of misinformation that's going around the globe on this front.
Firing on Palestinians, trying to get aid from the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. According to the Red Cross, 20 people with gunshot wounds have died after arriving at the hospital they had set up. The administration is aware of these reports and is currently investigating their veracity. Unlike some in the media, the administration does not take statements from Hamas at face value and prefers to verify information. The speaker criticized media outlets like the BBC for hastily publishing headlines such as Israeli tank kills 26 and Israeli gunfire kills 31, only to later retract their stories after reviewing footage and finding no supporting evidence. He urged journalists to prioritize truth to reduce global misinformation.
Change in the leadership of the organization. What does that mean going forward, and why so early on is this happening?
What organization?
The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation.
Well, look, this was a creative idea that the president called for to get aid into the region. These people were desperate and starving, and the president didn't like seeing imagery of that, and he wanted to ensure that aid was brought in with the approval of Israel for understandable reasons. We will never forget the brutal attack on October 7th. And again, this is something that the previous administration was unwilling to put the time and effort into doing. John.
Thanks a lot, Carol.
When asked about a change in leadership at the humanitarian organization, the speaker seemed unclear on which organization was being referred to. However, he explained that the foundation was created following a directive from the president to deliver aid into Gaza. This initiative stemmed from the president's concern over distressing imagery of starving people and was carried out with Israel's approval, given the lasting impact of the October 7th attack. The speaker contrasted this proactive approach with the previous administration, which he claimed had not invested the same effort in addressing the humanitarian crisis.